Hi guys, this is Mr. Smith and I'm back playing Taito Ecology, and this is about how we left things at the end of the other video. We have our what are they called? Something Salvaday? I don't remember. I should remember, huh? I should be more professional. Zang Salvaday, that's what they're called, which is a weird name, I know. We have our little Protoceratops. Let's just see how everyone's doing before we move on. I have two screens, I forget that, and I can't scroll around by going to the side of the screen. How can I? Okay, there we go. I forget how to control my own games. So our Protoceratops, guys, he's hungry. Why is he hungry? He's going to eat that mushroom. Don't eat all the decomposers, buddy. So, oh, look at this guy. He's so happy. I love the Protoceratops. They're cute. Aren't they cute, guys? So anyways, we've voted on adding another producer. What's a producer? Let's find out. Let's look it up in the, I forget what it's called. The Biodex, that's what it's called. So, can we look up producer? Is the word producer in here? The word producer is not in here. So, remember, a producer is... Oh, glossary, there we go. That's what I wanted to look for. So, a producer... I knew it was here somewhere. I'm sorry. Stop laughing at me. Anyways... A producer, what's a producer? An organism that is able to create its own nutrients to survive and does not consume other organisms. There's one exception to that. There's probably a couple. Like a Venus flytrap actually will eat insects and things. Probably eats flies, I would guess, since it's called a flytrap. But for the most part, they don't eat anything. So his hunger is 98. He's not hungry. That's good. So we voted on adding another producer, and I think we voted on the Equisetum. So I'm going to add the Equisetum. I have to unlock it. Do I have enough Taito Ecology points? I do. So we're going to spend 10, and we're going to put the Equisetum down. We're going to put a few down, and then, oh, I forget I have to click it every time. So we're going to build up just this area right in here for now. I know. I'm usually not very good at this game, and we don't get very far before we're done. But, I really want to do well this time. I don't know. We're going to do the best we can. Right? Nobody's perfect. So, we put some more Equisetum in. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. And we already have the Sung Salvaday, which are, bum-ba-da-bum, who can tell me? They are pollinators. So, they will help pollinate the plants. Let's see if they're pollinated. No, I don't want to place more. What are you doing? I want to look at this bunch. Is not pollinated. This plant is always flowering. These are pollinated. So the pollinators are working. And look at this. We need more producers because those Protoceratops, they are hungry. They are eating all of these. 45 out of the 90 leaves available are being eaten. So we have to let this build up a little bit. So I'm going to speed it up. Hopefully everything won't die. That's happened to me before. Look at how, wait, shh. Guys, they're sleeping. I have to be very quiet. Don't wake them up. Oh, we woke them up. I woke them up. I'm sorry. That was funny how they woke up. You can't really wake them up. I don't know how that worked out that well, but anyways. Just to sabotage me, I guess. So anyways, they're all awake now. They're all fine. They're doing fine. They have plenty to eat. We actually just gave them more to eat. They should be better now. Anyways, are these pollinated yet? They're not pollinated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up time. And we're going to look up a few definitions in the whatever that thing was called, glossary, I guess it was. And we're just going to look up some of the vocabulary we've already learned, and then we'll come back and see how things are. So I sped up time, so, you know, I mean, not that I have a time machine or anything, but... So we already looked up producers. We know that the little dinosaurs are consumers, so let's look at the definition for consumers. Consumer is an organism that consumes other organisms to survive. Now, things can consume plants, and there's a name for those, and things can consume other animals. There's also a name for those. So what is something that can only eat plants? Do you guys know? Something that only eats plants, besides my son Toby, who's a vegetarian, is... Sorry, my dog wandered in the room, so he's distracting me from my video. So, something that only eats plants, I bet some of you got it, is called a herbivore. So let's look up what it says about herbivores. An animal that eats plant matter such as leaves, seeds, fruits, roots, or bark. Hey, we earned some money. Look at that. It's very exciting. So we have a diversity score and a health average of, 80%. It's kind of low. Oh, our animals are healthy, though. You know, our animals are healthy and they're eating all the plants. That's probably the problem. Anyways, so we have herbivores, which only eat plants. All we have right now is herbivores. We don't have any prey that can eat other animals. So let's look at what else we have. We have decomposers, which are the mushrooms we put in. Decomposers are an organism that breaks down matter from dead plants and animals so that it can be reused in the ecosystem by other organisms. Most decomposers will consume either plant or animal matter, but not both. In your biodome, however, decomposers will consume any type of detritus. So, I think the game just kind of made it work better. So let's look up that word detritus. I was actually saying it wrong when I first played this game. The dog is making noise. Detritus is waste material. Detritus is like, I'm going to close my door so you can't hear my dog barking. My dog is a consumer, by the way. He consumes lots of stuff. So detritus is waste material. So that is like rotten animals who've died, rotten leaves and trees and twigs and things, and I know you guys like this, and poop. There's poop in the environment. I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay, and then we also put in, I talked about this, pollinators. An animal that pollinates plants, usually through the process of collecting nectar from the plant. So, like, in ours, the pollinators are the Sungsalvidae, which are little, like, mosquito-type things. But we've also done it where there's honeybees are the, where honeybees are the pollinators. So, there's lots of different pollinators. So, how is everything going here? So this is pollinated, but it's also being eaten so much. We probably don't have enough producers for our herbivores to eat. So we're probably going to add some more. So we voted to add the equisetum. And the other choice was the ranunculaceae, or lassie. I don't know how to say that word. It's a very complicated word. It's a very big word. And it's probably a plant that's extinct because this is a dinosaur biodome. But I still should say it right, huh? Well, you know what? Let's look it up and see if it has a way to pronounce it in the glossary. No, it's going to be in the species thing. Let's look at plant species. See if it says how to... It just spells the word again. That did not help me. So we can read about it, though. The ranunculaceae, you love for me to try and say that to hurt myself, don't you? The ranunculaceae family, I said it differently that time too, evolved at the beginning of the Cretaceous period, roughly 150 million years ago. Temporal range. Flowers of the you-know-what-it-is family are distributed worldwide. Notes. Today, the ranunculaceae family contains more than 43 genera and 600 different species. So I was wrong. It is still around. Look at me. I'm wrong. I'm wrong all the time, so that's okay. Anyways, so we're gonna look at this. Oh, look at that. That whole group is just gone. So we're actually gonna add. Look at those. They like those. They like eating those. They're very tasty, I guess. So we're going to add some more equisetum because I don't think we added enough. Do we have enough? We have enough of these little things. So let's add a bunch. We're going to add a ton because I guess they need a ton. These little protoceratops are hungry. Let's put, what is this other thing we put in? No, those are mushrooms, not those. That's the equisetum. What was the first thing we put in? Oh, we just put in ferns. So let's put in some ferns too. Let's fill it up. And then hopefully our pollinators will be working. We're going to really load them up with food so that all of our plants don't die. See, that is one of the things that happens in an ecosystem. If there's not enough food, like if there's not enough plants, or if there's not enough animals for, we'll see this later, for predators to eat, then the predators will starve to death because they'll eat everything and then it won't work out. So everything has to be really well balanced. So because we have such voracious eaters here, we have to put a lot of plants in our biodome. And actually, look, these are already, why are you eating them so fast? Jeez. Some of you guys don't even eat your lunch that fast. Holy cow. I'm looking at one of you in particular. I'm just kidding. I'm looking at all of you. Anyways. So, yeah, for some reason they keep eating this one. We're going to put another few of those in, and then we'll look up some more stuff and kind of see what's going on. Bam. You know, it could be that it might be a good idea to put some predators in, because maybe we want to keep the Protoceratops from just overpopulating and eating everything. That could happen too. So this is our biodome now. It looks a little different now, doesn't it? So they're really hungry. They have to eat a lot, I guess. All right, so how is our... Let's see how our biodome is doing. I'm going to slow things down, because I think that might be... You're currently paused. No, I don't want to pause. I just want to slow it down. Slow down! There, we hit that. That's what we do. All right. Oh, they're sleeping again. Be quiet, guys. They're sleeping. I'm going to wake them up. So anyways, how are our mushrooms? Surrounding detritus is reduced. Let's click the bioducts. So mushrooms are found in every biome except for the Arctic. Temporal range. Every place on Earth has its own particular mushrooms. Notes. Some mushrooms grow on trees or logs. Some grow out of the ground. And some even grow underground. The mushrooms in your biodome are meant to look like a common North American mushroom of the Mycena genus. That's very scientific stuff there. Okay, so what are we going to do next, guys? So I think we still need to add more plants. I might even, where are Salvides? We don't have any insectivores, so there's probably going to eventually be too many of these guys. Although I don't know how that works. I don't know if the insects and the pollinators reproduce in this game. I'm not sure how that works. But they are doing their job, because we did see that the ferns are pollinated. Are the Equisetum pollinated? They are pollinated. Okay, good. So I want to see what the detritus level is. I'm not sure. I should remember how to figure that out, but I don't. Okay, so global stats. Click here to view your global stats. Okay. So our health is pretty good. Our average health is 94 out of 100. Our detritus level is still 1, so that's good. So our mushrooms, our decomposers, are doing what they're supposed to do, which is a great thing. What achievements are we? We placed producers. Oh, earthworm territories. So I guess, I don't know. I don't know if we can do all of these, because some of these I don't think are available in this biodome. Who knows? I don't know. So anyways. So we have mushroom. Do we only have one? I guess the mushrooms just kind of spread where they're needed, because there's mushrooms all over now. And I think I only placed them here. But that's good. They're doing what they're supposed to do. And they seem to be pretty healthy, so that's good. So let's see how our Protoceratops are still doing well. So there'll be baby Protoceratops in 15 weeks. That's what this means. So in 15 weeks from now, we have to have a lot more plants than this, I think. Because these guys are eating everything, and then they're going to have more mouths to feed. So, why are you wandering out over here? There ain't nothing over here. What's over here? Nothing. I guess he's just exploring. He's just adventurous. His hunger's 85%. He's okay. These guys are they're going for a swim. Look at that. Alright, so anyways, we probably, with more plants, we probably need to add some more decomposers. Decomposers help get rid of detritus, remember, which is all the waste material. Although our detritus level was pretty good. Maybe we'll wait to do that. Let's go back to the map. Yeah, our detritus level is at 1, so it's fine. If it gets up to 2, 3, 4, or 5, that means there's too much waste material, and we need to take care of things. So this is our map. These are all the things we have. So we need to add something new. I want to vote and add something new this time, because that's always fun to do. But look, it looks different already, doesn't it? There's a lot more plants. We figured out that we need to have more plants because there aren't enough plants for the Protoceratops. Look at them! Stop eating so much, you pigs! They're so hungry. Jeez. Hopefully the pollinators will do their job. I don't want to just artificially add too much. I'd like to think we can balance things in a way where we don't just have to keep buying them and adding them, because it's not really how an ecosystem works, but we're just starting out and we're trying to find a good balance, and that's fine. That's part of what we need to do. So look, they're all sleeping again. So I'm going to speed things up again and pause the video and come back, and hopefully we can see some different things. And then we'll figure out what to add next. Hi guys, so I'm coming back. I haven't changed much. It's been a little bit, but I'm coming back to show you. I think we have a pretty good balance, because some of these equisetums that were kind of on the purplish reddish color are now like yellow, so I think they're growing back. So I think we have enough plants here to balance things out a little bit. So that's a good thing, because there's enough to eat now and they're not all starving. And if you look here, their average hunger is like in the high 80, it's like 88%. So I think they're good now. We have enough food for them, which is good. They're so cute. Look how cute they are. Anyways, so I'm going to let it play for a little bit more, and then we'll talk about what we're going to vote for me to add for the next video. Alright guys, I'm coming back in. You know, I was hoping to get to the point where we could have some of these. I'm gonna slow it down so nothing dies or anything. I was hoping to get to the point where we could have some baby Protoceratops, but I'm just getting ahead of myself. That'll be too long, and I have to get to sleep at some point so I can teach tomorrow. But I wanted to show you, I do think we have a good balance, because now some of these are growing back, but then some of them are still, I think there was one here that they ate. So they're kind of finding different places, but for the most part, I think we have a good balance. And, oh, now they're all eating that one. Anyways, so I want to add something that looks a little bit more like a bush or a tree. So let's see what our options are. We can vote in class, and then I will add it for you, because that's what I like to do. Maybe we'll add the Ranunculaceae at some point. So we can add the Platanus, which looks like a little bush, or we can add the Cycad. So, which I think looks like a little, almost like a tropical looking. It's little though. I don't think it's very big. So the choices are the Platanus or the Cycad. So let's look up in the Biodex what each of those is. So let's close this. Let's Biodex. So the Platanus. Let's look at that first. Is it not going to let me look it up? Where's the Platanus? Oh, there it is, the Platanus. So the family Platanaceae, of which Platanus is part, evolved near the end of the Cretaceous period. Temporal range. These trees grow all around the northern hemisphere of Earth. The trees comprising the family Platanaceae used to be more numerous. Today, only a single genus, Platanus, remains. So this is actually still around, but there aren't as many different kinds as there used to be. That's basically what they're saying. And then the other one is, let me see, the Cycad. The earliest Cycads date back to the early Permian period. about 280 million years ago. It is possible that earlier ancestors appeared in the Carboniferous period about 300 to 325 million years ago. But as the fossil record is quite sparse, this lineage has not yet been proven. Cycads were most abundant during the Jurassic period. You know that word Jurassic from the movie Jurassic Park, right? So from the Jurassic period, some 160 million years ago, though they originated much earlier, they once had a nearly worldwide distribution. So these little plants were all over the world. Though there are significantly fewer cycads alive today than there were billions of years ago. Notes, cycads have survived extreme competition over 300 million years of history and 5 mass extinctions. Huh, that's interesting. So, I think a mass extinction is like when the dinosaurs all died out. That's called the mass extinction. So, I don't know what other 4 things the mass extinctions were, but... So anyways, we have to vote on the... Let me look back. The Platanus or the cycad. So, I'm going to keep track of your votes and listen very carefully to your opinions. And after we vote, I'll do another video and we'll add one of these 2 different tree-like plants. And then these guys will be really happy because they get really hungry, although he's not hungry now. Oh, now our Equisidium is... They're eating different ones. They go from one to the other, I think. Which actually is a good thing. Keeps the biome balanced if they sort of move around and don't eat all in one place. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all your hard work today. Thanks for all your hard work. This first week is almost over. I know, we had school last week, but this is the first full week. And it's Thursday afternoon. And you guys have worked hard, and I'm very proud of all of you. So anyways, guys, have a great day. And we'll be seeing you soon. Bye!